I'm here. Okay, gosh, what was that? Okay, let's try this again. We are going live. Let's chit chat, ladies and gents. It is currently 8:38. It's a great time to be alive. It's a great time, I'd say. Um, what has been on your mind lately is the prompt. We'll see how many people come up to chit chat. And yeah, today has been a great day, I will say. I'm feeling pretty dang good. Um, yeah, we're setting up the thrift store, and we built a bunch of racks, which was fun actually. I really enjoyed building things. Makes me think about going into construction if 3D stuff doesn't work out, which would be interesting. Because my dad does that, so I could potentially go back home, maybe. We'll see. I don't know what my thoughts are, but that'd be cool. Building things, not just in 3D, but in reality. Yeah. Alright. So far, so good with 0 viewers. But hey, we have patience and we can wait. Right, Brady? Right. See, it's days like today where I can just, like, I feel like good just expressing myself in these silly ways like this, which is just like, I can just crack myself up, which is fun. It's not every day, but um, we'll take it when we can. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. How's everyone doing? Whoa, we getting so many people in now. 3 people, 2 people. Awesome. How's everyone doing? We got furry Jessica, I see. Hello. Welcome in. And that's the only one showing up for me right now. But there's 3 people, it says, but it says only one name. I don't understand TikTok Studio. I don't understand. But the prompt today is what's been on your mind lately? And we can literally talk about anything. Anything at all. Looking for some healthy dialogues to have with people and chit chat, like what are we doing on this earth, and let's progress. Gosh darn it. That's the goal. Fish is on your mind. Fish sounds good. What kind of fish? Sup, Trevor? Yes. Fish. What am I don't know why I'm talking like that. I don't know. I'm just in a good mood today, and it's been a good day. Welcome in, everyone. We got 7 people. Whoa, this is amazing. This is fantastic. If you guys want to request, request to join, and we can chit chat. Bro, there is this girl, so much drama with her. Oh my lord. um, what's going on with this girl, dude? My favorite game is Red Dead Redemption 2, a masterpiece. So many good qualities: storytelling, character development, artwork, of course, the music, of course. Oh my god, that game! I can't wait for GTA 6 because they are gonna nail it again. What's your favorite game? W game? Yes, yes. So many good themes too, just like wrestling with good and bad, like who you are as a person. And I think a lot of us at times tend to think we are bad or not good enough. And his journey was, so good. We got 8 people. There was 8 people at once, but we're getting up there. It's 7 people. This is amazing. Okay. All right, all right. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Just looking for some friendly chats to talk about anything at all. Anything. I like Minecraft, Red Dead 2, and GTA, and Call of Duty. Nice! I've played all of those. Those are all good. Minecraft is fun. I used to be able to play the one of the songs on piano. What's it called? Pew, pew, pew. Do you want me to keep singing the song? I can keep singing. Pew, pew, pew. I can stop singing too. Pew, pew, pew. Oh god. Okay, what am I doing for people? This is ridiculous. Sid was in this friend group, and I was friends with a few people in it. Sid, like the guy from Toy Story. Sid, I'm trying to take it seriously. Sid was in this friend group, and I was friends with a few people in it. I'm trying to. Okay, there's this girl, so much drama. I'm trying to piece this together, Quinny. OG Minecraft? Yeah, dude, I had it on 360. I don't know if that's OG Minecraft, though. I had it before, like, it became so complicated when I joined again. I was like, what is going on? Crisis. Are you okay, Star Summer? Star Summer, what's going on? We got 10 people. Holy moly. This is amazing. It's 8:44, folks, in Central Time. Yeah, 11 people. Whoa, this is fantastic. I appreciate you guys just hanging out. This is amazing. If anyone wants to request to chat, you have to be 18 years or older. The last lady I had on said she was 19, and I looked at her profile after talking, and she was not. She was not 19. This is so holy moly coded. Whoa, we got a person. Yes. Okay. Hello.
Hi, my name is Tom Pearl, and I'm going to eat my diarrhea for you. Finally,
Okay.
I get some diarrhea. Been looking forward to doing this for a long time. First, I'm going to piss. So.
Okay. So you got. I think that's a recording. I'm gonna have you try one more time, and then I'll kick you if you do that again.
We are Charlie.
Okay. I'm gonna give you one more try. One more try. Hello.
We are Charlie.
My live got this action in this live could result in serious injuries or adverse health effects. Yeah, because it was loud as F in my ears. Holy moly. Jeez Louise. Okay. What was going on there? I have no idea what was going on. Let's see. Do we have any other people? Anyone want to join? Okay, so let's see here. Joey, you can come up if you request. Okay, so I'm trying to get back to the comments up above. This is so holy moly coded. No way. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, it's 9:44 for me. Nice, Chloe. I was gonna say Chloe, but Cole. Is that how you pronounce it? What's your stance on 100% beef hot dogs? I don't have a stance. Can I please? Me please? Okay, Joey. I'm gonna invite you. If contributions, how can I? Okay, here we go. I invited you, Joey. Here we go. It's gonna be a troll. Are you a troll?
Hello.
Oh God, this is what they call fetuses. That's what Parker says. Are you? How? When's your birthday?
January 21.
Oh gosh, I can't do math. 1 second. January 21.
What?
What age does that make you?
January 21, 2014.
No, what's your age?
Oh, 12. I'm 12.
Gosh darn it. You have to be 18, dude. Come on, man. You know it. Stop spamming in the chat, too, please. My goldfish swam up inside me in the bath tube. What's the bath tube? What's the bath tube, dude? I'm gonna see how old if born, god damn it, in 2001. You're either 24 or 25. I mean, I should have probably done the math because I'm close to that age. That's easy. I'm like, what? 2001. I'm not good at math, guys. I had to use my fingers to count still. Come on. Okay, bathtub. The bath tube. Okay, that makes more sense. My fish swam up inside of me in the bathtub. Okay, well, that's probably not a good thing, I would say. How's the fish? Welcome in, new people. Welcome in. It's been fun hanging out with you all. The viewer count went down to 3, though. That's unfortunate. No good. The fish is no good. Where are all the adults at? I feel like I'm talking to a bunch of, like, high schoolers. No offense. Very nice. Agua purificada. And we're back at 2 people. It says 2 people, but there might be more, because TikTok Studio is not reliant on counting how many people are here. But if there's more, I appreciate you guys just hanging out. Yeah. Jeez. I tend to say things out loud and then be like, why did I say that? Why did I say that? Okay, so what? Now, what now, Brady? Well, it's been 11 minutes, and it's been an entertaining 11 minutes, I'd say, since being up on live. How's everyone doing? Are you okay, buddy, with the goldfish? Is the goldfish okay? You said no good. So I'm assuming that's not good. Hunter Crutchfield. Hello, I see you. It says there's only this guy here. But I see there's 2 people. So I don't know what TikTok Studio is telling me at this point. Okay. Enough humming, Brady. Enough humming. Oh boy. Welcome in, people. And welcome out. And they leave. It's one person. Are we gonna stay? Or are we gonna go? One person is just watching. So I'll watch back. Alright, buddy. Oh, now it's 0 people. No, I was gonna just stare into the camera. Right? We can stare into the camera. Oh, you joined at the wrong time, buddy. This is great. I've had a great day, and there's 0 people to talk to, but I'll just talk to myself. We set up stands today. I think I'd said that already, but it was really fun. Just like following like the little shitty drawing and trying to figure out how to put the nuts and the bolts all together. Yeah, it was a good time. Kind of pinched my fingers on like the little there's like a bar that goes into another bar and has like the little holes in it, and then you like press the little pin. And I kind of pinch my fingers sometimes. But hey, I'm okay. My hands, when I start using my hands more, which is fun, I get more. I don't know if you can see that. It's good. Beating on my hands, doing real work. Yeah, that's what it's all about, right? Not like sitting behind a computer and pushing pixels on my computer, making 3D art. That's way in the past. Whoa, it's 4:56. All right. I remember you. And they left. That's okay. That is okay. They ended up not following me, so I not followed them back, and then they joined, and I'm like, what? I don't know if they're still even around, but it says 0 people right now, so I don't know. I was feeling more confident about this live about 5 minutes ago, and now I don't even know what is going on. What is going on? 0 people. There is 0 people in this live, and this guy is just talking to himself. What's going on? Hey, welcome in. We have 2 people. Now 1. No, 2. Yes. Alright, now 1. This has become a counting game where I just count my viewers as they come in and as they come out. And now there's 0 people. Post while it's fresh. 1 new highlight mix. What? No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I need to review it, and I'm not gonna watch it right now. Why would I watch myself again? Like I haven't done that before, right? On YouTube. That's for YouTube. Should I should I reflect to this? I used to do that more in the past, just to like examine my thought process, and as it's like future Brady talking to present Brady, and it was a way for me to understand myself more, and be more kind. Like today, I'm feeling really good, so I'm not like being too hard on myself for when I'm speaking out of my kisshole, and that's good, right? Just to speak freely and know I can speak freely about anything possible, but being intentional with my speech. You know. Okay, so it's 16 minutes. I've been up, and I think we're gonna wait for 20 minutes to pass. Well, not 20 more minutes, but till it gets to 20 minutes, and then we're gonna see what happens. At 20 minutes, I'm probably gonna be like, this was a good time trying again. The only guy that came up was a troll. Oh wait, another guy came up, and he was like 12. Ah, come on. What was this person on about? Crisis. I hope they're okay. Let's see. There's no videos. I don't know. That was kind of an odd comment. I keep spamming. Don't you think? Don't you think? I think so. This is so holy moly coded. Holy moly. Well, Brady, you tried. And 3 more minutes will pass. 3 more minutes will pass. We got a gamer. Gamer Mace. Hello. Welcome in. How was it going? How was it going? I hope good. What's good? What's good? I think that means what's good. I'm just trying my best to read. It's going. We had like 10 people at once, which was insane in the membrane. And yeah, that was awesome. So it's like the most people I've had since well, it's a long story, but since I had my old account, I was manic. I am bipolar. We don't need to get into that today. But it was chaotic, and it was interesting. So the topic here is what's been on your mind lately. If you want to request up, we can. We can chat about whatever. Whatever. And I've watched anime before. Only 2. I've seen Cowboy Bebop and I've seen Made in Abyss. 2 very different styles, kind of. Right? Kind of. Right. I think Made in Abyss is more cute. Well, when it doesn't get cute. For different reasons. They did the bathing scene with them naked. That was weird. That was kind of weird. Oh, Invincible. Yeah, that's not anime though, is it? I've seen the new season. Invisible or wait, Invisible? Did you mean Invincible? I watched Invincible. That's so good. Such a good. The first episode, I'm like, holy moly, guacamole. It was just like, holy moly. So much guacamole was holy moly. And okay, I'll stop. But seriously, the first episode at the end, I'm just like, what? But yeah, those are the 2 animes I've watched. I don't know. I started watching Solo Leveling. I got like 4 episodes in, and then I just became more busy, and it wasn't really appealing to me. Like it was just, I don't know. It's good animation. I think. I thought. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, right. I think so. You should watch Pula Magia Madoka Magica. I'm gonna Google this, and I hope I don't regret it. Okay, let's type it in. Puella. Oh, it is actually something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's see. Let's see. What's the overview? What's it's so peak? Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna pull it up for YouTube here, so YouTube can see. Okay, we have. Does no? What I just want to read. Oh, here we go. A girl is offered a wish in exchange for commitment to battling witches, a group of magical beings whose souls have been tainted by darkness. Mwah. Did I do that? Did I do that good? When Mark was traumatized at the end of episode 8, I'm trying to think. Episode 8 of the first season was holy moly. There's a SpongeBob. Oh, there's a Squidward meme I saw. Okay, I'm gonna try to pull it up because it's hilarious. I think I can pull. I think I can. I think I can show this to people. Um, let's see if I can find it. This is gonna probably take me a while to find. So I'll probably just explain it. But it's the scene. It's the scene where Omni Man is doing the thing, and it's Squidward. Squidward getting beaten up, but it's it's more funny if you saw it. And let's see, when Mark, you should play Danganronpa in Magica Extrita Loki. Trust. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Does that mean low key? If I'm getting that right, I'm amazing. Because I don't know. Okay, let me look this up. Okay, we're typing in Danganronpa. It is a word. Okay. Dang Danganronpa. It's a Japanese video game franchise created by what's it about? It surrounds various groups of apparent high school students who are forced into murdering each other by a robotic teddy bear. What? That sounds dark. In high school? They're in high school and they're murdering each other? That's not cool. It looks interesting. I'm gonna look at images. Let's see here. Yeah, they look like anime characters, I'd say. Actually, the first, I don't know if does Final Fantasy count, or Kingdom Hearts count as anime? Because that's technically my first introduction to that style, I guess. Um, yeah, so tough. Hayako is the best character. Hayoko Senonji. Senonji. Nice. Awesome. I haven't played video games. Well, I don't have a console with me anymore, but I haven't played video games in a while. I don't really have any intention to, unless I should stream. I don't want to stream video games. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. There's already so many people that do that. I was thinking about streaming GTA 6, but then I'm like, well, I don't know what's going to be shown on that and what content is allowed on TikTok or YouTube or whatever I stream on. I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll try gaming, but I don't know. I kind of just want to talk or chat. So if anyone wants to request out what's been on your mind lately is the prompt, and we can talk about whatever. And we can get deep. I really like deep stuff, Like, what's the purpose of life? What are we doing on this earth? And we can align. We can, be like, yeah, and we can progress. And that's the goal. That is the goal. You should sing Ruler of My Heart, Brain Rot version. Oh, no. I don't know if I should. Because if I did, it probably wouldn't come out right. And if I knew it, I probably wouldn't either. But, just because we can, I'm going to look it up. Sing ruler of my heart. But I don't know what the brain rot version is on Spotify. What's the singer? What's the singer? I have Aura Kogan, I have Novell, Irma Thomas. Oh man, I don't see them. Linda Ronstadt? What? That name sounds familiar. Yeah, because I got Blue by You and You're No Good and When Will I Be Loved? Because she, members of the Eagles sang for her before the Eagles were actually a thing. That's a TB. Wait, Today I Learned. Today I Learned. TIL. Yeah, I'm not seeing his brain rot version on. Or I should probably I can go to YouTube potentially. Let's see here. Okay, let's get out of Spotify. Let's go to you might see my YouTube channel, guys. Hello. Okay, not TikTok people, but YouTube people. Okay, what's going on? We're doing Ruler of My Heart. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe. In all white. Ruler of My Heart, and it has like a blonde-haired guy, I think. Okay. You Jetsu Prob. Okay. Here we go. Are you guys ready? I'm not ready for this. Is this it? Wow, this is loud. This is really loud. This sounds interesting. Are they gonna sing? I don't want to play too much because it's gonna get copyrighted, and I'm not gonna make money anyway, so who cares? But I don't want my whole video to get taken down. You're my star. No, don't dance. Don't dance, Brady. Okay. My savior, 가련한 영혼이여. I don't believe you're not. We're gonna try something here, guys.
나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨.
Oh yeah.
My heart, ruler of my heart, ruler of my heart.
I cannot see my screen. How ridiculous do I look like?
Ruler of my heart, ruler of my
I can't even see
heart.
my guitar.
끝이 없는 더워 낮이 없는 추 한순간에 무너뜨린 눈이 멀어지고 들리지가 않아 부서진 power My savior 가련한 여인이여 Make me your God I can give you everything 나의 어둠과 너의 어둠이 겹쳐질 때 그대로 내게 맡겨 Ruler of my heart Ruler of my heart
You got a little bit of that. Oh man. Okay. So I tried to sing and I tried to play. So I hope you enjoyed. Okay, where's my pick? Oh, there's my pick. Okay. And my roommates were like, "Why? 9 o'clock, bro. Really? You playing guitar at 9 o'clock, bro?" Okay. Okay, we're gonna zip this back up. Zipper up. Alright. Yep, we're zipping it back up. Okay, go away, buddy. Till next time. Okay. The funny thing is, it says 0 viewers. So, did I do that for nothing? Did I do that for nothing? No, it's going on YouTube. This is going to be on YouTube. And I hope people enjoy. And are people coming in right now? Well, it says no one's here, but I just got this guy. Fall back, of course. All right. So That was interesting. So that's in the key of A, by the way, if you were curious. That's how I know how to use scales. Scales. Um, but yeah, that was ruler of my heart, and that didn't sound like brain rot to me. Honestly, it sounded pretty decent. You should listen to Marty Bum. Marty Bum. Okay, I'll look him up. Let's see here. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on, Spotify. Marty Bum. Oh, Bum. Marty Bum. Oh, it's the Arctic Monkeys. I've heard of them. I'll save that one for next time because I don't want everything to like. I think I'm gonna. I don't know if this video is gonna be able to make it out there to the webs. Hmm. Oh man, nice. Okay, it's 909, guys. 909. What? A good number, I'd say. A really good number. That wasn't the brain rot version, but still peak. It was. It was pretty. It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't brain rot. What would the brain rot version be? People like yelling that or screaming that? I don't even know. But holy moly, we got 4 people. Hello, welcome in, people. You just missed me playing guitar, but that's okay. Another day. Another day. What are we talking about? We're talking about Mari Baum and Ruler of My Heart, the brain rot version, but I did not play the brain rot version. I tried singing to it and playing my guitar at the same time, but you missed it. But you can check out my YouTube, Brady for You, and it'll be up soon. Jeez, I sound. How does this sound? Like what the heck am I doing on TikTok Live? What does Brady do on TikTok Live? Right? Like a year ago, I'd be like, no, no way, no way, I can't do that. And now here I am, just being an idiot. But I would know. Correct yourself, Brady. A goofy goober. Oh, I'm a goof. Yeah. So we're talking about well, anything. What's been on your mind lately? If you want, we can request a chat, and we can talk about anything, with the goal of it becoming more deep potentially, if we can, and then we can figure out like what are we doing on Earth. That's the goal. That's the goal. I think it's agua time, don't you think? Well, that sucks. I'm sorry. Nothing like a good old agua in my belly. Isn't that right? Yeah. Some things you say, Brady. Some things you say, and you just gotta be careful. What song instantly puts you in a good mood? Oh, that's a good question. I love that question, Brooke. I think, well, my favorites are Bon Iver, Gregory Isakov, and Camp. And Camp puts me in a better mood because it's like Gregory Allen's more introspective and kind of sad but beautiful. Camp is more upbeat, kind of upbeat. It's also introspective in some fashions, but I think The Otter is a good one that I've been listening to a lot more, and that's a song that puts me in a good mood. Camp, you love Camp? Ah, yes, I love that. I love that you love Camp. This is great. This is great. What's your favorite song by them? You should listen to Made in Japan by Some Old Guy. By Some Old Guy? Is that the name? That's a badass name. Some Old Guy. No, I don't know his name. Made in Japan. I love getting music recommendations. It's so great. It's so great. Buck Owens. Oh, okay, I'm going to write these down. That's a good one second. Okay, so there's Arctic Monkeys. One second, guys. We're going to write stuff. Okay, we're going to Marty Baum. Okay, that was the first one. Marty Baum. Okay, we'll look at that. And then we're looking at Made in Japan. Made in. You know, Buck Owens, I think, does. They're gonna put me in the movies. Oh man, Brady. Japan. Made in Japan. Make Me Feel Like Dancing by Leo Sayer. I don't even know if I know Leo. Let's see. Leo's. It sounds familiar. Oh, come on. I know this, don't I? Yeah, I have that song. That's a great song. That's amazing. I know this song. Yeah, you make me feel like dancing. Such a great one to put me in like a good mood too. Um, it's so happy. It just sounds like it's just a happy song, which is great. Strawberries is my favorite camp song. Strawberries is great. Strawberries is great. I love it. Their whole, I think that was from their Lavender Girl album, right? No, or was it? I need to look it up. Camp. Let's see here. I'm seeing them in August. I'm so pumped. I am so pumped. And I'm getting close seats too. Let's see. Lavender Days. Or Lavender Days was. No, Strawberries is not on this. I love the By and By album. That's probably my favorite album. The Boys. Oh, it's Boys. Side B. From their EP. Yeah. That's a good song. I'm going to play a little bit of it. Be my mind. Ah, yeah. Okay. That's a good song. It's so it just gives me chills, doesn't it? Doesn't that just give you chills? It's great. I love it. You should also listen to Bernadette. Oh god. Why is that name coming to mind? Whew, Brady. Okay, Bernadette. Okay. By IMX. It's interesting. Lucky. How close are your seats? So it's gonna be an outdoor theater, so venue. So it's like orchestra something, but it's like here I can look it up. Why not? Let's look it up. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so orchestra 2, row M, seat. I'll hold on that. Where's that at? Let me see. Orchestra 2 at this venue. Let's see. Un momento. Orchestra. No, let's just look up this map. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Okay, so Orchestra 2. Oh, dude. Okay, so I'm literally right there in the red. I'm so excited. I know all their songs. Every single song that they have ever recorded. They are amazing. So great. I'm happy you know them. That's awesome. So I got some songs to look up. So I'm gonna look up these songs. How close, like an amphitheater? Amazing. Yes, I am looking. Yeah. Ooh, I saw Grigwilla and Isaacoff last year, and I was right up front, which was amazing. But then some girl was behind me was like, "Hey, can you become shorter?" I'm like, I stood in line. I was like there at 3:00 in the afternoon. I'm like, well, I guess I can. And I literally was like leaning against the railing, and like squatting the whole fucking concert in my legs. Like, look at my legs. You think I work out? No. I need to though, man. But my legs were shaking by the end, and then there's two people I was talking to that came in with me, and they wanted me to take their picture, and I'm just like shaking. They make my heart happy. That's gonna be an amazing show. Aw, I'm happy they make you happy. That's amazing. That's amazing. I also love Adrienne Linker from Big Thief. She is fantastic. Fantastic singer and songwriter too. And then of course Tyler Childers is coming to my city in July. I don't know if I'm gonna get tickets yet or not, but that'd be fantastic. Or Fleet Foxes, yes, of course, Fleet Foxes. Fleet Foxes. One of my favorite songs from them is "It's Not My Season." I think it's not my season. Yeah. Um, love him so much. Do you know it? You know that song? Oh my god. Yes. Okay. You're great. You're great. You have perfect taste in music. Some buffoon reported my friend on TikTok live and he got banned until the year 2031. Well, that's kind of ridiculous. What did they get banned for? What were they doing? Go touch grass. They're my favorite band. Ah, okay. I'm gonna look up songs that I know by them so you can be like, oh my gosh. Okay, let's see here. I have how many songs saved by them? 15 songs. If you need to keep time on me, my con knows Blue Ridge Mountains. So I have like this whole album from Fleet Foxes, the original. I have every single song on that. It's not my season, and I need to just explore more of their music too. Um, can I believe you? Did I did I say no, you couldn't believe me? I don't know. Blue Ridge Mountain is so good. Blue Ridge Mountains, I love it. It's just like a cathedral. I don't know if that's the right word, but it's very it's very I don't know what's the right word to put on the harmonies is fantastic. It's very. Can I believe you is the song title? Oh, I'm gonna write it down. Let's do it. Music today. We will find. Okay. Can I believe you? Ah, that's a good way to put it. That's a good way to put it. Let's see if I can pronounce it because I know what the word means. Ethereal. I think I just butchered that pretty good. Ethereal. It's like magical or like divine, right? I nailed it. Ethereal. Ethereal. Doesn't sound right, does it? I don't know. E. Here we go. I'm learning. E. Real. I think ethereal. Yeah, ethereal. Maybe. Eth. Ethereal. Ethereal. Freaky mama. God, why did I say it like that? I'm sorry. Freaky mommy. Ethereal. Long E. Long E. Ethereal. It's a character. Freaky mommy is a character? Is it your profile? Let's see. That doesn't look like a mom to me. Mommy Tomo. I really don't know. No, it's my professor is Hayoko. Someone was just talking about that person. I swear I don't think you were this. I don't think you were that person. Um. Whoa! Did someone send a rose? What? Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. This is interesting. I've never received a gift. I thank you so much. I appreciate you. D-Day. Okay. I can't change my user yet though. Yes, that was me. It was me. Well, some of the people like have gone and left. Like I was gonna leave like 20 minutes ago, but then people kept on joining, and I'm like, here I am, just talking again, just speaking out of my kissel. Why do you say it like that, Brady? Kissel? Because it's fun. It's fun. Oh my gosh. You seem like a genuine soul. Aw, I appreciate you, Brooke. Thank you. Means a lot. I appreciate that. I'm trying to like really get someone up here to talk about like deeper things. I think it's important to like model healthy dialogues between people. All we see is like debates on TikTok or like whatever else is happening, and it's very I don't know. I feel like we can find common ground and kind of like align, and then progress, and then figure out what we're doing on this earth. That's I think the goal. I know that's the goal. You should also listen to Hello Juliet by Clario. Let's see. Clario. Claire. Did I miss spelling right? Claro. Let's see if I have them. Oh no, they're. Oh, I got 3 songs added by them. What's the 3 songs? Bubblegum, Flamin' Hot Cheetos, Sophia. Oh, I love Sophia. I love Sophia. That's a great song. Okay, so what's the Hello Juliet? I love this new music. I love it. Hello Julie. I had a burp. I'm sorry. And my microphone picks up everything. See? Different Brady. Okay. Calero. Okay. Okay. Cool. I agree with that being our purpose. Awesome. No, that's awesome. You're down for that. I just, if I can do anything with the suffering I've been through, it's putting words into ideas and then spitting them out from my mind into other people's minds. If I said that in the right way, I hope you understood. And the ones you put on the list, they're so tough. We all have more in common than we think. No, I definitely believe that. I really, really do believe that. It's sad. Well, it's just, sometimes it's sad, right? And I haven't really been keeping up with politics too much recently. But it's just like, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? And I'm not going to speak about politics because I'm not that educated on it. But if people want to enlighten me on just anything, I'll listen to them and try to understand where they're coming from. You should play them after. I definitely will. I will look into these songs, and if you want to talk about politics, I don't. We can talk about whatever. Be it. We got 9 people. Holy moly, this is amazing. I appreciate you guys all just hanging out and listening to me just ramble. Yo, what's up, bro? You should peep my edits, okay? We're gonna peep them. Let's see. Is this AI? Wake up on Miami Beach, all I see is shit. Okay. Okay, that was loud. Was that loud for you guys? That was loud for me. I need some agua after that, from Nalgene. Good bottle. In my opinion, Trump is genuinely disoriented and legit decaying, to be honest. Well, I've seen pictures of him wearing his hands are puffy, he putting concealer on it. I don't know, by any day now, right? But I'm not praying for that or hoping for that. Just this guy's getting old. We should not put old people as leaders, especially if they are men that are children in their brain. Okay, that was weird to say. I'm sorry. But look, this guy literally speaks out of his butthole while I'm speaking out of my kiss hole. Speaking out of my kiss hole, guys. Okay. Okay, I'm going back to each minimum of 3 hours to work on. So you did the After Effects and visual effects for this. Let me see. Well, I'm gonna try. How do I view this without it burning out my earbud, my eardrums? Let's see. I'll look at these later. How about that? Okay, I'm back. Hello. People should be more concerned that he had gone off with. Right. Is in the e-file. Yeah. Yep. More times than Jesus was in his own Bible. Oh, damn. I didn't know that. And is actively trying to take away women's rights. Yeah, well, the whole thing with Roe v. Wade, I believe. Don't repeat this, guys, because I'm not that educated. But I believe. But I think it's right. So, Brady, believe in yourself. You got this. Let's do it. So, from what I understood, is he called a bunch of his buddies in special seats in the government. And this is why I can't talk about government or politics. But then they're like, yeah, we'll listen to Trump. And then they overturned Roe v. Wade. And then now teens that got raped in Texas have to keep their baby. Okay, let's see here. He's a man-child with unnecessary power. I would not disagree with that. He's doing the same thing Jesus said not to do in the Bible if you're religious. Well, he literally posted that stupid fucking photo of him being Jesus. It's like, what do? And then people are still like, yes, Trump, my man, Trump. It's like, why? It's really fascinating in a sad way. They can just go to a legal state low key, but like that can be challenging depending on who you are and where you're located. Um, I understand that, but I don't think it should be a state right, like a state by state thing. I think federally, right, it should be enacted to protect women's, you know, uh, healthcare, right? That's true. And if you try to get an abortion, the rapist. What? I didn't even know that. As many do. And he cuts off helplines. He's cut off helplines? See, this is interesting. The sewer slide. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to laugh at that. I saw sewer first, and okay, I get what you're talking about. Okay, that's messed up. We need to, like, look. People are not above or below. We are all humans walking the same earth. We ought to take care of each other. We ought to like understand one another to get to progression, right? That's how we do it. We don't demonize and villainize people, call them like vermin and like they're ruining the blood of the country. It's like, oh, watch out for these guys. It's like, no, come on, man. It's okay for me, but not for thee. Yeah, no kidding. Those in politics that are against abortion pay for the abortions for their mistresses. Those in politics, sorry, I'm trying to understand this, that are against abortion pay for the abortions for their mistresses. And he's separating people by their religion. And I'm not saying Kamala. Is it Kamala? I get it wrong all the time. Would be the best. But she would be way better than Trump. Oh yeah, no kidding. No, I agree. I don't know though. It's just like I think part of the problem too is like corporations and rich people just like feeding into Kamala. Okay, great. Um, I feel so weird talking about politics. So I don't know. It's probably one of those things like if I'm talking about it on my live, I should be educated more. Um, Favorite living economist? I don't know any at all in my life. Actually, Parker get a job, studied economy, so maybe him. There are charities for people to do it out of state. Oh, interesting. I never heard about that. But isn't there like something? I don't know if this is true or not. But isn't there something like if you get an abortion out of state and you go back to your state and they find out, then they're like, "Hey, bad." That could be wrong. I don't know. Okay. Thanks, Brooke. Okay. Okay. So yeah, that makes it difficult for people. So abortion should still be able to be accessed by anyone easily. I agree. No, that was the thing before it happened, but it was all made up. It was all made up. What do you mean it was made up? Jason, behind you. Okay, let's lighten it up. We can talk about whatever. If anyone wants to request up, we can chit chat. But I don't mind just talking in the comments either. This is really nice. I appreciate you guys just hanging out. Let's lighten it up. What TV shows have you been watching lately? So I've been watching The Boys, the final season, and I finished Invincible a couple weeks ago. But before that, I haven't really been watching a lot of TV and movies, to be honest. I've been kind of on a different trajectory, let's say, in my life. That's a weird way to put it, but I've been more like just walking outside and just talking to myself, which sounds insane, but it really helps me. Like with, I'm kind of practicing that right now with you guys in a way, just like helping me like get my thoughts. Like it's how do I put this in the right way? Hmm. It just yeah, I don't know. Well, scratch that thought. Castlevania, I've heard that's good. Talking to yourself is a sign of intelligence. Hmm. Appreciate that. I don't know how to take those compliments sometimes. Um, but I've been trying to be more kind to myself too. Yeah. Um, I've been trying to be more kind to myself. Like I wouldn't be like where I'm at now if it wasn't for my past self to get me here. And I got to be easy on him, right? And I grew up in a household where it was kind of chaotic, and like my dad's voice became my voice, and like just I could not do anything right, and I was very hard on myself, and it was hard to just like be social in general. Like I would not be doing this like a year from now. Definitely not. I've really like worked my like on myself a lot in the past year, but there's a single individual that is responsible for a lot of that. But it's mostly like it was always in me, right? But they brought it out in me, and I'm not gonna talk about them too much. But uh, yeah, I think externalizing my thoughts is important. Well, this is what she did, right? So she did this with me, this friend that I have, and I found it to be really interesting, and I was curious about it. And like I've kind of done that too in the past, where like I'd just like play out scenarios, like future scenarios, like maybe they'd happen, and like I'd whisper to myself, like this is what I'd say to this, and this is what I'd say to that. And she took it to another level where she like talks to everything like they're her friends, which I think is adorable. And um, yeah, so I was walking around outside like a couple months ago, or it was longer than that, but I was trying to just like practice talking to anything that I could. Like, was that like my future self? Was that this friend of mine? Was it God? I don't know. But I was just talking and externalizing my thoughts and catching these thoughts that come in my mind. And it's one of those things too, where if we're like aware of like what we're thinking, we can uh, like guide how we behave in the future, right? So that's one thing about me internalizing my thoughts so much, um, and being hard on myself, but externalizing them and really catching them has really helped. And we got a guest. Thank you, Brooke. I appreciate you. Thank you. Verbal processing, yeah. Okay, Pac-Man. Wait, is this? Did we have this person up here before? I don't know. Hello, hello.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Oh,
Nice. How?
kind of.
What's? Oh, sorry. Before we get there, like, what's your birth year?
Um, '05.
Okay, I'm gonna trust that you're 18. I can't do math, but how's it going?
It's something, man. I've been trying to find a live on TikTok where I can kind of just speak my mind because I've been going through a lot of shit right now.
Yeah. We can hold a space for that. But before we get anywhere, I'm no therapist. But I'd be more than happy to listen and just be there for you in this moment.
Yeah, I just kind of need like someone to pray with me or something like that.
Yeah.
So like recently I've been thinking because like I'm trying to get a job and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking I don't know if I'm cut out for that kind of stuff yet. And I keep telling myself I am,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I am or not.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's starting to get like harder to get out of bed and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm. Like,
truly
are
everything.
you are you looking for jobs at the moment, or like what kind of like are you looking
Yeah,
for like college work, like stuff in the future that you'd like to do, or
I'm just looking for um I guess just genuine work, like somehow to make money.
right, right. Yeah, I don't know where you live, but I've been trying to find a job for a little bit after being unemployed. I was homeless for 3 months, um, and didn't really seriously start looking for a little bit after that. But it was hard, and like the whole process is like it's it's becoming a bit ridiculous at times. Like just inputting your resume again, even though they ask for it. Like I don't know if you've been through that before.
Yeah,
Do you like feel
I'm
do you
just
have you worked in the past before, or have like a resume built up?
uh I somewhat like I do like labor work and I work with my dad and stuff.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I do like work on cars and I have a photography business for car shows.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like kind of work you'd like to do in the future more?
Yeah, like I have a camera bag and stuff.
Dude, that's awesome. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, I need to start getting stuff around, especially if I want to do what I really want to do, which is like get into bigger car shows so I can take even better photos, get paid more for my company, and like just live life to its fullest, I guess.
Right, man. Right. No, I believe you can get there, man. It's just like sometimes like life isn't, always linear, right? Like we have just like these little like bumps that happen,
Hmm.
and unfortunately, it's just how it is, right? Um, I hope and I pray really, and I'll pray for you tonight that like the job search goes well and that you find something that you can tolerate or somewhat enjoy at least. Because I know like some of the like I work at a thrift store right now, and it's not like meaningful fulfilling work, but it's just like it's getting social reps like with what I'm doing with you guys right now. Like this is fantastic, just being able to talk with people. But it's just I'm trying to reframe it in a way for it to be positive, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my friend's calling. And he doesn't have a really good background, so I'm gonna go real quick.
Okay, yeah, I appreciate you
I'll
coming up.
definitely be back here soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
appreciate you coming up. Thank
Uh,
you.
Brady, is that how you say your name?
Yeah, that's my name. Yep.
Okay. See you later, man.
Yep.
Have
Pray
a
for you.
good, great rest of your life.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Okay.
That was nice. That was really nice of him. I sometimes get in my head. I'm like, I asked a closed-ended question, and I need like this is really good practice too, just for me to communicate with people. Um, yeah. Um, I can't be too hard. Like it's one of those things too. It's like, did I do that right? But Brady, and you're getting my full thoughts right now, guys. Um, it's you know, it's I'm trying my best, right? And right, right, Brady, right. And we're gonna drink aqua, and we're gonna get Allie up. Okay, here we go. Boop 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 boop. Hello,
Hi.
hello. How you doing?
Oh wait,
Oh wait,
good.
good. How
How
wait
have you
before we?
been?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing well, actually, pretty good. It's been a really good day today. Before we go, get into it. What's your birth year?
2007.
So that makes you.
So I'm 18.
Hmm. Okay, we'll go with it. So what's up? What's been on your mind?
Well, it's not really like a confession, but I was on live today and I was talking to this man, like middle aged, and we were having a conversation about how he was having a really hard time. Just like he's been through so much
Mm-hmm.
right now. And we had a really good talk because I'm a Christian and I really struggle with speaking to people. Like, I kind of have social anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so that was like my first time really talking to him. But I was wondering, I'm trying to get a lot of people to pray for him just so his situation gets better.
Okay, yeah,
if that's okay.
yeah, definitely. I think this is great. I mean, for one, like you don't sound like you're anxious right now. I think you're doing good at articulating your words and like getting your message across. So, I
Hmm.
think you're doing fine there. But yeah, do you? I'll definitely if I don't need his name or you don't need to like to say personal information, but unless you want to. But I don't know who this is, but maybe it'd help if
Should
I
I say his name? I
you can say his
He's
first name,
on live talking to people. His name's Kenny,
Kenny. Okay.
and it's just like a bunch of stuff like with his like wife and like his health and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he's just having like really hard like like a trial and tribulation right now, and I feel
Yeah.
like he just needs prayer, and he's just like beating himself up.
Right. Yeah. That's really kind of you for one, just like being there for him in those moments.
Yeah,
And yeah, I think that's a fantastic thing. So I'll definitely pray for him tonight.
thank you. I also have
Thank you.
I haven't I have these moments wherever like I read my Bible really well and I'm like locked in.
Mhm.
And then like this week I just like haven't been able to like reach for my Bible until like this moment. I don't know why. I'm pretty busy.
Mhm.
I know that's not an excuse, but like
Well, no, I don't think you. I think you know it's one of those things not to like beat yourself up about, right? It's like I think sometimes like
mhm,
forcing things isn't always the best thing, but like sometimes it can be too. It depends like on how much you want to like get achieved throughout. Like if you want to read it by a certain time or whatever it might be, um, but you know it's okay. I believe if you're not always constantly doing it, but I think
mhm.
you can reflect on things and that you read in the past or go about it in those ways too. So I think it's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Of
I
course,
just
yeah,
wanted to get as much people to pray for him.
I appreciate that. Yep, I'll be
Um,
thinking about
yeah,
him. So yeah,
that's all I have.
all right,
Thanks for
take care.
listening.
Yep, no problem. Take
You
care.
too.
She's sweet. She is sweet. Um, that's great. And we're gonna get Brady reflecting on that again. I feel like sometimes I don't know what to say, which is okay, right, Brady? Right. Like you can hold space and it'll be okay. Right? Right. I think so. Yes. Okay. We got it. Good. And break. And we're back. All right, guys. So um yeah. This has been interesting. This has been interesting. I'd be glad to join to talk to you. Yeah, Brooke, if you want to talk. I probably need to get off sometime shortly. Oh, you don't know how? That's okay. I can invite you. Let's go. Let's do it. Brooke,
Am I doing it?
you're doing it. You're doing the thing.
I'm doing it. All
So you
right. I
sound
mean, I
you sound
I honestly
older
wanted to
than
check in
18.
with you. It's happening. Okay.
Okay.
I
Are you
wanted
older than
to check
18?
in with you because I mean, I've been experiencing you reflecting on these experiences and talking yourself through and having that, did I say the right thing? Did I do the right thing? People are turning to you for a reason, right? You very clearly have a safe space, a very welcoming space that people are turning to you, that not a lot of people get to experience on social media. So I hope that you think to yourself, like I did the best that I could with the experience that I have, that I
Mhm.
can
Mhm.
communicate to others. Um, but yeah, I think very clearly, like emotional intelligence is very important to me, and I can recognize in other people, and you definitely have that. So the way that you responded to, what these past two people are going through, I think you did the best that you could and trying to give them comfort in what they need in the moment because not a lot of people hold space for others. They really
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah. I appreciate that. I really do. I don't mean to like react like reflect in such a way for like it to get a like, and this is where my awareness just becomes like self like defeating at times, right? Where I'm just like, did I say that to like get this to happen, to get that to happen? And it's like I'm not all that, right? So I get those thoughts away, Brady. So I appreciate you for saying that. I just have had a hard time with confidence, and I'm finally like figuring it out again. It's a story, but um, it's days like today where I'm like, holy moly, like I'm grateful for like everything, and just
Mm-hmm.
trying to like keep that momentum going through the night, right? Um, and it's like it's really fascinating, right? Just the world in general, and just living. And sorry, I don't mean to get weird
Mm-hmm.
about this. Um,
That's not weird.
okay. um,
It's genuine. It's like
yeah,
I said, it's refreshing. Honestly, I go through live streams sometimes as like a social experiment in a way, like just to get like a sense of people, not even like who they are, but who they portray, right?
yeah,
And
yeah,
you portray a very genuine nature. Like you want what's best for others, and I could feel that within moments of coming into your life. That to the point where you overthink how you respond to people, whereas others, they don't take a second thought to it.
yeah. I appreciate you again for your kind words. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm trying to, we can't force people to like reflect and think about
Mhm.
just their thoughts in general and like how that indicates how they behave, unless maybe something happens in their life for it to happen, right? If that makes any sense. And
Mhm.
and part of my thinking is like, how do I show this in a way? And partly why I'm being so vulnerable with my thoughts out loud is because maybe it can model like how other people think potentially. Like I'm not thinking like everyone's gonna be one to one like similar. Like we all think differently, right? But I think just just vulnerability, like sharing like the mush in my brain with other people, and like
Yeah.
subjectively they can take it in as whatever that needs to be for them. And like right now, like we're pretty much aligned on values, I believe. And like we can take this wherever, right? Like we can like progress, and
Mhm.
like just you can take this in your own life, and hopefully do good with it too, right? Because I'm gonna take like this whole experience tonight, like I'm taking away from it, and hopefully tomorrow like just can be better than I was today, right? And if that's not the case, it's not the case, and there's going to be days where it's not always going to be good, right? um but it's moments like this where I'm like, hell yeah, this is what it's about.
Yeah, that introspection is just so vital to our independent growth and our growth as a society, like as a collective. And I really appreciate that. And also observing, as you had mentioned, like modeling. So I come from like an education background. So I work in K-12 education,
Oh, nice.
and I started in elementary education. And I saw firsthand how modeling your thoughts and your feelings is so pivotal to the growth and development of those around you. So
Yeah,
even when you're doing the self talk, like after you hung up with that first person, I think it was Pac Man,
yeah,
and you were like, "Oh, Brady, like, did I say the right thing?" Like, that's you modeling the self talk. I don't think you realize. I mean, for the viewers here, I hope that they took from that, like, how influential that is, just to take a moment from an experience to reflect on it and just to think, just be metacognitive about the experience. Like
you have a
that.
way of saying things. This is great. Sorry, you just how you say things is great.
Thank you. Um,
Metacognitive, that's the first time I've heard that.
yeah, so metacognition essentially is thinking about your thinking.
Okay.
So when you were thinking about your thought processes during um, the experience that you had with everyone, and thinking about how you responded, how your own thought processes were occurring, you are reflecting on a very deep level, whereas not everyone does that. So that's very, very much a sign, as I said earlier, when you're talking to yourself, that's actually a sign of intelligence,
Yeah,
and when you're talking through things, that's a sign of intelligence,
I appreciate you.
and wanting to just be better, and improve as an individual. It's very admirable. So kudos to you.
You're amazing. You're amazing. You're great. Wonderful. You like camp. You like those good songs, Fleet Foxes.
Yeah, all the good things. Yeah.
All the good things. All the good things. You're amazing. I really do appreciate your words,
Well,
and
back at you.
it's one of those things. Like I don't in my YouTube I have done a thing where like future Brady comes in and like reflects on what I say right now, right? And I don't know if I should
Yeah.
do that, but I might do it tomorrow. But I don't
What's
know.
your YouTube content usually? Like, what's
Just these
your
videos.
shit?
I wasn't getting many people on TikTok live to come up the past like 3 months or so, 3.5 or 3 months or so, yeah. And because I deleted my old account, a long story, but essentially I'm bipolar one, and I went into manic and I went into mania, and it was whoa crazy going on TikTok lives, and but my YouTube
Hmm.
channel is Brady for you, and it's recently been me just reflecting on what's been happening in my life, and but it's been like better getting people to come up and talk, because that's really what the goal is, just to like chat
The
with people.
conversations.
Right, right. So that's been going on more this past week, which is fantastic, and I just been kind of rolling with it. So
It's happening for a reason, like there's an aura about you. So I commend you 100%.
thank you. Do you believe in God?
Okay, can I
I know
can
I
I
just
you
went
want to
there.
reverse that, Brady?
Yes,
Because
yes.
the last girl that had asked for prayers, I was trying to like gauge like if you were religious.
I am agnostic but spiritually leaning.
Okay, yeah. So I'm spiritual. I
Okay.
believe that there is some sort of higher power. There's a reason that we're here. I
Mm-hmm.
believe in reincarnation. I believe that I chose my parents when I came here. I chose my life path, that I was here. I feel like Earth is a school and we're meant to learn.
I love that. I love that.
Thank you. I grew up religious. I grew
Mm-hmm.
up non-denominational Christian.
Mm.
But when it comes to like the Bible and all that, there's enough evidence to say that it was rewritten for certain
Mm.
purposes. But I don't like the last girl that was on here when she was asking for prayers. Like I would, if she were talking to me, I would be, praying in my own way for her. When she was
Yeah.
asking about, I haven't been leaning into the Bible, I would say, life gets in the way, but that's your path. If you haven't been reading it, there's a reason, but you know that it's there,
Mm-hmm.
that God is always there. I don't hold anything against anybody who is religious, but for my personal belief, um, I feel like religion equates to power,
Yes, I can see that.
and spirituality is more of a connection, higher belief.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I think I follow a lot of what you said about, I don't know about reincarnation, but like I've imagined like a scenario where we're all whole, maybe divine, maybe not, but we
I view it
all,
as we're dropped in the ocean.
well, dropped in the ocean. I don't know, but imagine like a collective, like being like a collective, and it's working out in harmony and as a chord or as whatever we want to name it, right? But then
Yeah.
we all decided to fragment just for the experience. No one will come back
Hmm.
as a collective again. That's kind of how I have been telling myself a story about it. But it's interesting because I don't know if that's true, but we can throw these ideas out at each other, and we can like subjectively take them in and figure out what that means on our own. And
Yeah.
the more people that we create the story with, it's like what happens then, right? It's like I
And that's
feel
why I
like,
said, like, we're more alike than we are different.
right. I think we need. It's gonna be tricky, but like another story that is universal. But I think we can use religion as like building blocks to like, get to that point, if that makes any sense. I don't know if that's possible. Um, I don't know if
Well,
that's
yeah.
possible
Can
in
you
our
expand on
lifetime.
that?
Um, so
Okay, there's like a little Xbox. I don't know if it's gonna exit me out of this. Just,
okay, yeah.
no, it's gonna say leave live. Ugh, I'm too old for this. Okay, never mind.
Is it over your? Is it over your profile picture?
It's okay.
Okay. Um. Okay. Okay. Good. Um. Yeah. Um. So okay. How do I go? Okay. It's teetering on blasphemy, but we'll go there.
Take your time, like
Um.
process it.
Right. Let's get some agua. Okay, 1 second. You get awkward too?
Take your time.
Okay. So, okay. Imagine this. I'm not saying this is true, but it's more of a thought experiment. Mary lied about having Jesus. She
Ooh.
perhaps she saw the world and it could be better, and she knew that the power of belief is, a dangerous but powerful thing, and
Mm-hmm.
um, if she got enough people collectively to be convinced, then the thing that makes you think is, what would it be like for a child to be called that in the first place, like the
Mm-hmm.
child of God. And like, we don't have, as far as I know, we don't have a lot of um, documentation or stuff in the Bible about Jesus' like upbringing. Um, so what's that do to a kid? What's that do to a teen? What's that do to an adult? And it's almost like this. Now, if there's any Christians here, beware. Geez, us?
It's just you and I.
Us? Right. So I can tell you stories in mania, because in those states of mind, I'm more aware. It's more chaotic, rapid thinking.
Can I
I'm not.
ask you, do you know you're experiencing mania when you're
Yes.
experiencing it? Okay.
Yes. I'm not saying, like, I'm not saying God's talking to me and all this different delusions, because I thought I was on a Netflix TV show, and I can get into that, but one of the things I did last year. I went to Yard House, which is a fantastic restaurant, and the staff is amazing. They all knew me by name, and they had my drink order. Anyways, fantastic people. And I was fasting and eating bread, and so I ordered bread, and just kind of, what I was doing was I was acting like Jesus in a Brady way. So what does that mean? I don't know how Jesus would act, so I'm just gonna, what's the highest
Well, tell
way?
me what that seemed like to you.
Yeah. So it was just a lot of thoughts going on, right? And a lot of, mm, so I was pretty theatrical with my piece of bread in my hand, and like I'd observe it, and I'd just be really. In mania, I'm very much, I test things, and I test people too, which gets bad at times. But I'm just like observing reality in a way that I've never witnessed it before, kind of. So I'm like just witnessing this piece of bread, and then
Can
if
I
I see
ask
like,
you a question?
yes.
So when you're doing that, are you doing that to be perceived in that way? Like you want others to see you acting that way, or is it
So
just you doing that?
both. So like I made sure to
Okay.
pray in front of my meal. I was sweating so much that it was like dripping down my arm. But later on, I came into the restaurant, put a piece of ice there, and made it drip. So if anyone was watching, which no one probably was, but it's more to like signal like something, but also just experiencing, if that makes any sense. So it's kind of a mixture.
Yeah.
Um, but anyways, if I saw something good in the restaurant, I would take a bite, take a little nibble, and I was like nibbling this little piece of bread into a circle. But anyways, the story starts here. Is there's this family behind me, and there's this father that's being really aggressive using fucks. And I'm like, what is going on? So I turn around and I see three young girls with him, and like his probably his mom and his wife, and I'm just turn around, he's like whatever, and he keeps doing it, and so I turn around, I'm like spit. I'm like zip
You
it.
hissed at him.
Well, I said zip it, but maybe it sounded like a hiss, right? But that's how I did it, right?
Yeah.
And his face was just like shocked at first, but then got really angry, and
Yeah.
and I turned around and I was just like, I'm just gonna nibble my bread, yum, yum, yum. And I kid you not, I felt a spice on the tip of my tongue. And I'm like, what the? And I turn around, and this man is devouring his Nashville chicken sandwich, and it's just like he's just going at it. He's angry, and it's a spicy chicken sandwich. And I don't know what this means, right? This is just an observation. It's data in my brain. Like I don't know what to make of it, and this is why I go on live, is to proposed this as us being more connected than we realize as a collective.
Like you felt his spice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We are so interconnected beyond the point of us realizing it. And I think it's even shocking, even more shocking and hard to conceptualize now because we, especially living in the US, are so individualistic
Yes.
because of our capitalistic society.
Yes. The
You know,
systems.
we
The
have
systems.
one home, one plus car, like we don't live communally
Right.
anymore.
Right.
And that's how we're supposed to be operating.
Yes, I 100% agree. Like I've like not daydreamed, but I've always wondered like how would it be to be in a tribe like a hunter gatherer like
Oh,
tribe.
yeah.
I feel like it'd be magical, you know. But like obviously a lot.
Magical.
I think a lot of well in ways like how we connect with each other. I think, but
Yes. I mean, there are certain barriers, there are certain things to overcome
right,
for
like
sure.
it's definitely better to be in the modern age for different things, right? Like not like we cure illnesses. We have technology. Like we can talk across like the world right now. I don't know where you're at, but we're talking. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. So
So
I'm in
yeah.
like Chicago.
Okay.
Where are you
Yeah.
at?
Kansas City.
Okay, yeah. So this is magical in a
I
sense
know,
that we're able to connect.
isn't it? It's amazing.
It is
And
amazing, but there's also things that we are deprived of because of the technological advancements that we've made.
right. Can you give me some examples?
Okay, so as I said, I work in K-12 education. A part of my role, so I was a third grade teacher for 9 years, and now
Okay.
the past 2 years, I'm working at my school district. I moved up into an instructional technologist role where I specialize in innovation and equity. So those are innovation is like the technology sector, and then equity is ensuring equitable practices within the classroom, which those are two of my biggest passions with being a teacher is leveraging technology to enhance the learning and teaching experience and then ensuring equitable practices. I always got the neurodivergent kids. Found out later in life that I am neurodivergent myself, so there's a reason I was getting those kids. So you want to individualize the experience and meet the kids where they're at.
Yeah.
Um, and so now a huge part of me coming into this role is AI in education.
Ooh. Yeah. 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 Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and it's been a wild ride that's just been thrusted upon us. There's
Right.
no choice. It's
What's
seeping into our world.
what is I think well what do you think is the biggest problem with that in schools nowadays?
Man. Um I mean there are a lot of problems. There are problems from like the administrative side of things, but if I were to scale it back and just be real about it, I think just the AI literacy. So I'm 33,
Okay.
and so I equate it to when social media rolled out. We didn't have any guardrails. We
Right.
didn't
Right.
have any onboarding
Yeah.
to the impact that would have. And so when it comes to AI, kids are already accessing it. They probably are far more advanced in their knowledge than most of their teachers are, as much as, professional development we're trying to do.
Hmm.
Essentially, so we had a like an AI task force for the past 4 years, and um, one of our attendees had said it's like trying to teach yourself how to drive a car at the same time as teaching your child how to drive a car.
Oh man.
We're all onboarding to this at the same time.
Hmm.
And so you're learning side by side with the kids that have had an iPad in their hands since 2 years old, you
Right.
know?
Right. I've
So they're
I've
far advanced. But however, you think about what's developmentally appropriate for them
mhm.
and knowing these guardrails. I mean, the guardrails aren't there because when you
Yeah.
think about, Sam Altman being in charge of OpenAI and deep search from Google and even anthropology, which is or Anthropic, which is
Anthropic.
supposed
Yeah.
to be, more of a ethical, company, they
Hmm.
still are in a race.
Right. I've
Everyone's
heard
trying to get to
I
AGI.
right. I heard like I think was it OpenAI or someone like put out AI first and like people were like no 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 we have to wait but like it got to the point where like the competition was up and they had to just release everything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So I just
that's
recently watched that AI documentary. It came out in March. So it was Google essentially who started the race. And
mm,
then Sam Altman and Elon Musk wanted to do OpenAI.
mm,
And then from there, Elon Musk was like, I don't think that Sam Altman is doing this very ethically, and went on his own way
mm,
to do his own AI. But all of it is that they're just trying to monetize. They're not thinking about the
right.
long term impacts on our children,
Well,
on society.
it goes even further than just like what's out there right now. I just watched an interview with Alex O'Connor, the Cosmic Skeptic, interviewed.
Hmm.
Man, a really intelligent AI uh, dude that just knows about it. And the biggest problem is if we ever get to super intelligence, like what that does
Oh.
for us, because we're like technically just we don't know what's going on inside of these like LLMs really, and
No, we don't.
we're essentially growing them, like, and there's like kind of organically like figuring stuff out as like a super like fast and however it works, right? And I don't know,
They're
I don't
becoming
obviously.
autonomous. It's
So
insane. There was a in within OpenAI, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but
no,
this
you're
just
good.
blows my mind. Within OpenAI, there were email exchanges within the company. They were going to shut down one of their models, and the
Mm.
models got hold of that information and had searched through emails that one of the employees was having an affair. So then the AI model tried to blackmail that employee and said, "Hey,
Oh
I
yeah,
know that you're having an affair. Do not shut me down."
yes, I've heard about that. Right, it's like
They're gaining
they
their own intelligence.
well, it's like it's one of those things where like we build it, but we can't like tell it what its goals are. Like it like comes up with its own goals, and that's
Yes.
when it like deceives people or like blackmails people, for instance. Like people like
Yeah.
really smart people are trying to work on trying to navigate this and like practice running models or like different simulations with it to so it's like thinking better. But the problem with like super like intelligence is what if it starts like making like synthesizing itself and like or it repeats itself onto different servers so it can never shut down, or not saying it
Yeah.
would never shut down because there's still ways to do it, but I can't, I'm not really great to speak about this. I'm trying to just remember what I watched in the video, but
Yeah.
it's much more difficult to shut down like those all those data centers or different parts of it if it's scattered out to different
Correct.
places, right? And then how do we even know we
Correct.
got all of it in the first place? So it's like I don't think we truly understand what the fuck we're doing, and I think this is what.
It's like Frankenstein.
Well,
Monster
right,
has been created.
right. So it's like what that's a lot, and I think I believe we ought to understand our own minds better and other people's minds better before we create more technology. Because with social media, you're right. We didn't have an idea about what the fuck it was gonna do, and here we are now. And it's like it's we're talking, which is great, but like it also has a lot of negative impacts, and who knew, right?
100%. And Brady, I think I agree with you in that we are so obsessed with expanding that we have not mastered the internal yet.
Yeah.
We really don't even know. Like, there are theories as to why we yawn, but we still don't scientifically know why we yawn. You know, like
While we
there
yawn.
are, yeah, why we
Yeah.
yawn. Like, there are internal factors, and there is still so much to master about our neurology that we're so obsessed with just expanding that there's so much that we still need to discover about our internal selves.
Right.
But it's a race to be the best. And
Yep.
unfortunately, when it comes to AI, if you master AI, that means that you honestly, unfortunately, rule the world and you have power of the world. It's
Yeah.
just like with
It,
the atomic bomb, you know?
it's like giving this much power to a single corporation or an individual is one thing, right? But if super intelligence gets out, like not to say like super intelligence is gonna like be like evil against us or like want us to do us harm, but like it could take our resources, like it could build like these solar panels around the sun, and we have nowhere to
There's as
live.
much opportunity as there is detriment.
Right. I just I just think we have to be a bit careful, and I don't know how we can convince these people that are already in motion trying to make this happen, because like you said, they just care about money and being the person that figures it out. But what does that mean, figuring it out? It's like, is that going to I don't know what I'm talking.
No, no, just spill your brains
the
out,
my
Brady. This is
that's
a free space.
my brains were spilt out there, and it was going nowhere. I'm gonna drink
It's
some water.
okay. You can refine it as you go.
You've been so pleasant to talk to, honestly.
Back
This is
at ya.
fantastic. Um, Back when I was in Mania, I did have decent conversations like this too, surprisingly. But it's good to be stable and to like talk to a person. Like this is what I've been trying to do for like 3 months now, is get a person up here, and I've had 3 people today, or 4. 2 of them are trolls. No, one was a kid. So one was a troll, one was a kid, and then no,
Which,
five
may I
people.
say, I think it's great that you start with, what year were you born?
Right. I've been watching.
'Cause you never know.
Parker Get a Job or Dean, those guys. They're like they do more political debates nowadays, but they did like
Yeah.
abortion or like is it bad to like have a body count kind of debates, which were interesting to
Mm.
watch. But that's kind of how I know about the TikTok terms of service, is them asking. So might as well keep it up.
Yeah, absolutely. You gotta protect yourself.
True, true. But I wish we could talk longer because this is fantastic. But I do need to get going and head to bed because it's 10,
Yeah, no
10 nighttime.
worries. It was a really nice chat, and
Yes.
I appreciated your time.
Yeah, you're welcome up anytime if I'm up again. But you're fantastic, so I appreciate you so much, Brooke.
Yeah, I hope you have a great night's rest.
You too. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Bye bye. All right, that was fantastic. Thanks, guys, for just chilling out. There's a couple of us, a couple more people just hanging out. Sorry, I can't get to the other guy tonight. I would love to, but we need to head to bed. It's that time. But thank you guys for hanging out, and I'll see you again. Thank you. Holy moly. I can't. I wish I had my camera back up. I can get it back up right like this. Oh, get out of here. Okay. So we're not live, right? No, yeah, we're not live. Okay, that was amazing. This is what it's all about, guys. This is literally what I'm trying to do with social media, is to connect like this, right? I think this has been just a fantastic day. A lot of good things happened, and I hope I can continue this momentum. And this is one thing I'm trying to get better at, and like fine tune my brain as I speak out loud, and I can catch those voices. And I've been doing a much better job today compared to if I feel not so good. But that happens. If I don't feel as good, sometimes I don't think as good either. Good as either. Yes. And yeah, this has been fantastic. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will be back again, I'm sure. All right, bye bye.